Do you think you already know everything about Donald Trump? After his victory in the 2024 election, not only is the Trump family's wealth enormous, its extent is truly astonishing. From massive buildings worth billions of dollars to gold-trimmed private jets, their wealth is even greater than most people think. Join us as we explore the immense wealth of the Trump family and discover some secrets that have never been revealed before. But before we begin, if you're new to our channel, make sure to subscribe so you'll always be updated with videos like this. Donald Trump's net worth has reached $7.5 billion, while the total wealth of the family has reached $8.6 billion. The true value of Donald Trump's wealth has long been debated, with estimates putting his net worth at around $7.7 billion. After his surprising victory in the 2024 election, the value of his assets increased by an estimated $1.4 billion, along with a significant rise in the value of his company. Because of this, it reached an impressive $8.6 billion. The combined wealth of the Trump family, although he often claims to be a self-made billionaire, is estimated to have been significantly boosted by financial help and loans that Donald Trump received from his father, Fred Trump, when he was just starting out in business. Donald Trump's journey to becoming one of the richest and most well-known personalities in American history began with the foundation built by his father, Fred Trump. Fred was also a successful businessman who left an estimated $250 million to $300 million in assets when he passed away in 1999. Fred was known for being frugal despite his great wealth. He laid the foundation of their real estate empire, which Donald later expanded from New York globally. Fred gave his son more than just money. From the very beginning, he gave Donald practical experience by letting him manage the family's properties and introducing him to important political connections. These connections became very important as Donald's ambitions grew in the business world. At the age of 22, Fred lent him capital to enter the highly competitive real estate market in Manhattan, where Donald later built his famous buildings that became synonymous with his name. Although their personalities were different, Fred was simple, quiet, and conservative, while Donald was more playful, showier in the media, and fond of projecting a grand image. Fred had a significant influence on the direction of his son's life. He not only taught him the ins and outs of the real estate business, but also showed him the importance of branding. Even before the Trump name became famous on towering buildings, Fred was already using their family name in his projects such as Trump Market and Trump Village. This strategy was later expanded by Donald until it became a global brand. Donald Trump's real estate empire is truly impressive, estimated to be worth around $960 million in New York alone. It is made up of towering buildings, luxurious mansions, and other prestigious properties that he carefully selected to be symbols of his brand, luxury, and success. Trump Tower, the crown of his empire, is located in the heart of New York City. The 58-story Trump Tower is one of the most famous buildings bearing Donald Trump's name. It is a symbol of luxury and lavish living. Its penthouse, which serves as Trump's personal residence, is known for its extravagance. The decorations feature 24-karat gold, luxurious marble floors, and an exceptional view of the city. Just from selling the condominiums in Trump Tower, it earned approximately $300 million. This shows that Trump doesn't just buy properties, he turns them into symbols of luxury and prestige. In 1995, Donald Trump bought the historic building at 40 Wall Street for only $1 million. After buying it, he spent around $35 million on extensive renovations and improvements to the building, which later became one of the important parts of his real estate portfolio. At present, this building is one of the tallest office buildings in downtown Manhattan and serves as a symbol of Donald Trump's ability to turn previously unprofitable or neglected buildings into highly valuable assets. Donald Trump's golf courses are known for their luxury. He has exclusive private clubs and public golf courses, all of which reflect his luxurious image. One of the most famous is the Trump National Golf Club in Bedminster, New Jersey. Becoming a member here is no joke. You need to pay more than $200,000 as a membership fee, while the annual dues range from $14,000 to $25,000. This shows how expensive the experience of playing golf is in Donald Trump's world. The most important resort in Trump's collection is the famous Mar-a-Lago in Palm Beach, Florida. He bought this luxurious estate in 1985 for around $10 million. Currently, after considering obligations and other liabilities, it is estimated to be worth around $272 million. Since his term as President of the United States ended, Mar-a-Lago has become the center of his private life. Here, members and guests have the chance to stay and dine in a place that was once frequently visited by a former president of America. This exclusive club is also known for its luxurious gatherings, grand banquets, and meetings of political figures. Because of this, it remains one of the most important parts of Donald Trump's luxury empire. Donald Trump's major investment in prestigious golf courses and luxury resorts demonstrates his continued influence in the hospitality and real estate industries. Despite various controversies and changes in the business world, he remains one of the billionaires willing to take big steps to maintain his empire. With a combined value of over $700 million, these properties serve as a solid foundation for the Trump organization, proving how he uses luxury and exclusivity to maintain his influence. On the global stage, it's not just buildings that showcase Donald Trump's wealth. His collection of aircraft and luxury cars also reflects his passion for extravagance and uniqueness. The most famous in his collection is his Boeing 757, often referred to as a flying palace. He bought it from Microsoft co-founder Paul Allen for approximately $100 million, but this is not an ordinary private plane. The entire thing was designed according to Trump's personal taste. The interior features decorations made of 24-karat gold, including gold-plated seatbelt buckles and seats specially designed to provide ultimate luxury. In addition, he also has a Cessna that, when newly purchased, can cost up to $15.3 million. His collection in the skies doesn't end there. He also has 3 Sikorsky helicopters, each one designed according to his luxurious standards. One of these, the Sikorsky Sam 76S, has an interior with gold decorations worth around $400,000, combining practicality and luxurious design. Donald Trump's car collection is also impressive. Included here are the classic Rolls-Royce Silver Cloud and the luxurious Rolls-Royce Phantom, 2 vehicles long recognized as symbols of power and prestige, and favorites of kings, royal families, and famous personalities. But for Trump, simply owning an expensive car is not enough. His Rolls-Royce Phantom was specially customized according to his own preferences, combining classic design and modern features. He also has a Ferrari that represents speed, high performance, and exclusivity, qualities that match his luxurious lifestyle. However, one of the most admired in his collection is the Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren, which is estimated to be worth $455,000. He gave this car as a gift to his wife, Melania Trump. The McLaren combines advanced technology, exceptional performance, and elegant design that reflects Trump's passion for unique and extraordinary cars. For Donald Trump, cars are not just a means of transportation. They are also a symbol of his wealth and social status. From the skies to the streets, he made sure that every vehicle he used met his high standards of luxury. His multi-million-dollar collection remains one of the most impressive and hardest to match when it comes to exclusive living. The Trump family continues to attract attention because of their big businesses, luxurious properties, and a lifestyle that many envy. One of the main reasons for this is the immense wealth of Ivanka Trump and her husband, Jared Kushner, whose combined net worth is estimated to be approaching $800 million. But they are not the only reason why the Trump name remains powerful. From the elegant and luxurious lifestyle of Melania Trump to Eric and Lara Trump's real estate and ALAC businesses of Eric and Lara Trump, each member of the family has their own contribution to the expansion of the Trump brand. This also includes Barron Trump, the youngest son of Donald Trump, who remains the most private among the entire family. As the eldest daughter of Donald Trump, Ivanka Trump and Jared Kushner have successfully built their own business empire. With the combined net worth approaching $800 million, among their most valuable assets is a collection of masterpieces estimated to be worth $25 million. During Donald Trump's tenure as President of the United States, the couple lived in a house in Washington, D.C. worth approximately $5.5 million, which they chose because it was close to the White House. This house became a symbol of their rise among the wealthiest families in America. In 2009, Ivanka and Jared got married at Trump National Golf Club. In a grand ceremony that reportedly cost over $1 million, they are known not only for their luxurious lifestyle, but also for their business acumen. From 2016 to 2017 alone, Ivanka earned over $13.5 million from various sources of income. Ivanka Trump has her own fashion brand, earns from the Trump Organization, and has published successful books. She's known for her elegant, modern style and often wears her own designs. Ivanka is known for her elegant, modern style and often wears designer outfits like Oscar de la Renta, costing up to $6,280 each. However, she also wears more affordable clothes, including pieces from Victoria Beckham's collection that cost as little as $85. In the field of real estate, Ivanka also owns several valuable properties in New York City, including a penthouse on Avenue worth $5 million, and their continued investment in high-value properties. The books in her New York City properties, like a penthouse at Trump Park Avenue, show their ongoing investment in valuable assets. Ivanka's approach is similar to her father's, but is more modern and global, appealing to a broader market. Eric Trump is the second son. Donald Trump's son and his wife, Lara Trump, keep growing the family's wealth with real estate and luxury investments. Among their properties is a condominium at Trump Park East worth approximately $2.3 million, as well as a large house in Westchester, New York. Aside from real estate, Eric is also active in the wine industry as he manages the Ivanka Trump Winery in Virginia. This successful winery was originally purchased by Donald Trump for $6.2 million and eventually became one of the well-known luxury wineries in the United States. Not only does it add significant income to the Trump family, but it also demonstrates their ability to expand their business into various industries beyond real estate. Their entry into winemaking is another example of how they grow and strengthen their wealth in the world of luxury lifestyle. Tiffany Trump, the youngest daughter of Donald Trump and Marla Maples, is known for her love of travel and high level of education. She studied at Georgetown Law School in Washington, D.C., where the tuition is over $58,000 per year. She is expected to pursue a successful career in the field of law. Like other members of the Trump family, she also lives an undeniably luxurious lifestyle. She often vacations in different parts of the world, from sailing on luxury yachts in Italy to relaxing on the white sands of the Bahamas. Her lifestyle is proof that the Trump family's reputation for luxury and prestige remains strong. According to reports, Donald Trump himself pays for a large part of Tiffany's tuition and other expenses, showing his continued support for his family. Barron Trump, the only son of Donald and Melania Trump, is the most private of all Donald Trump's children. He was born in 2006. Barron grew up far from the public eye. Melania Trump played a big role in keeping his life private because she repeatedly expressed her desire to give her son a normal and quiet upbringing. Unlike his older siblings, Barron was not involved in the family's businesses or their public activities. He is also rarely seen in the media, which usually focuses on the Trump family's business and politics. Despite this, he continues to be followed by the public, especially because of his rapid growth. He is even taller than his father and mother, and at the age of 17, his height and presence are noticeable whenever he attends public events. After the Trump family left the White House, Barron studied at some of the most prestigious schools in America, including Columbia Grammar and Preparatory School in New York and St. Andrew's Episcopal School in Maryland. This shows the family's places great value on quality education. Until now, it remains a mystery what path Barron will take in the future. He is the only one among Donald Trump's children who has not yet entered the family business or actively participated in politics. Because of Melania's careful protection, he has managed to maintain a private life despite the controversies faced by their family. For many, it seems that Melania wants Barron to have a different path in life, one that is far from the intense public attention experienced by his older siblings. As the wife of Donald Trump and former First Lady of the United States, Melania Trump is known for her elegant and luxurious fashion. Her wardrobe is filled with clothes from well-known luxury fashion brands. This includes a Dolce & Gabbana coat that costs around $52, as well as a Monique Lhuillier gown priced at $7,995, which she wore to formal gatherings at the White House. Because she used to be a model, elegance in dressing comes naturally to her. She also often wears clothes from prestigious brands like Givenchy and Victoria Beckham, which further shows her passion for high fashion and luxurious living. But despite her luxurious lifestyle, Melania still prioritizes her role as a mother. She places great importance on Barron's education and made sure he could study at prestigious schools like Columbia Grammar and Preparatory School in New York and St. Andrew's Episcopal School in Maryland. The tuition fees at these schools reach over $40,000 per year. Melania's way of life shows a unique balance between being a loving mother and a sister. Aside from real estate, one of the most important parts of Donald Trump's wealth is his media empire. One of his biggest assets is his large ownership stake in Trump Media and Technology Group, the company he founded as the parent company of the social media platform Truth Social. Truth Social was launched after he lost access to some of the major social media platforms. Its goal is to provide a space for what it calls free speech, or the free expression of opinions for his millions of supporters. Because of his large investment in TMTG, Donald Trump owns more than 114 million shares in the company. At present, the value of these shares is estimated to be around $2.7 billion, which can be considered one of the most important parts of his total wealth. In fact, the value of his investment in the media company can be compared to or may even be higher than some of his largest investments in real estate. This shows that Donald Trump's wealth does not only depend on buildings and hotels, but also on the rapidly expanding world of digital media and social networking. This massive investment shows a significant shift in Donald Trump's strategy from focusing on physical assets like buildings and hotels. He is gradually shifting his focus to building a vast digital media empire. Truth Social is not just a social media platform. It is also Donald Trump's main way to directly communicate with his millions of supporters without going through traditional media organizations. Through this, he remains an active political figure and continues to have a significant influence in the media, especially among his supporters. However, there is a condition regarding his ownership of the company. For 6 months, he cannot sell his shares. So the value of his wealth also depends on the growth and success of Truth Social. As the platform continues to expand, it not only brings great potential for profit, but also serves as an important part of Trump's strategy to maintain his influence in the digital age. Donald is not only known in business as an author, he also earned a lot from selling his books. One of his latest books, Letters to Trump, earned approximately $4.4 million. Meanwhile, his classic book, The Art of the Deal, continues to be among the best sellers and earns an estimated $50,000 to $100,000 each year. But this was not the end of his brand expansion. Donald Trump collaborated with famous country singer Lee Greenwood to sell a limited edition of Bibles with Trump's own signature. Each copy could reach a price of $1,000, and according to reports, this project raised approximately $300,000. This move demonstrates Trump's ability to spot unique opportunities in the market and further expand his business into unconventional fields. At the same time, he further expanded the influence of his name in various sectors. Donald Trump's investments are not only limited to traditional businesses. He also entered the world of cryptocurrency, where it is estimated that he owns Ethereum worth approximately $1 million to $5 million. Ethereum is considered the second largest cryptocurrency in the world. This investment aligns with his previous statement that if he gets reelected, he plans to ease regulations on the cryptocurrency industry. If this happens, the value of his digital assets could increase even more. By entering the cryptocurrency space, he has further expanded his investment portfolio in the rapidly growing digital economy. The breadth of Donald Trump's businesses and investments shows his unique way of expanding his wealth. He did not just rely on real estate and luxury properties. He also ventured into technology, social media, publishing, cryptocurrency, and other modern industries. In this way, he not only protects his wealth against economic changes, but also continues to expand his influence in various fields. From luxurious buildings and hotels to books, social media platforms, cryptocurrency, and other investments, it's clear that Donald Trump built a business centered on his most valuable asset, his name and the Trump brand. Donald Trump did not build his empire alone. It is rooted in a long history of wealth, business discipline, and ambition within their family. His father, Fred Trump, played a big role, providing not only capital but also knowledge and experience in the world of real estate. Aside from the wealth he inherited, Donald also received a simple but valuable guide on how to grow the business and turn their family name into a well-known brand. For many years, the Trump family has been at the center of various controversies due to allegations that they used Donald Trump's fame and political influence to grow their businesses. According to critics, since Donald Trump entered politics, his public position and the family's private businesses have become even more intertwined. Because of this, many are questioning whether there is a clear boundary between public service and personal gain. While he was president, and even after he left the White House, Donald Trump and his family held various exclusive gatherings at their properties, including Mar-a-Lago in Florida. At these events, the price of each ticket could reach tens of thousands of dollars. Aside from generating significant income for the Trump Organization's properties, these gatherings also serve to bring the Trump family closer to wealthy donors and supporters who are willing to pay large sums in exchange for the opportunity to interact with them. Among those who attended were several well-known Republican Party donors, businessmen, celebrities, and other political figures at fundraisers and private gatherings held at Trump's golf clubs and hotels, which, according to reports, have continued to be a source of income for their family. Although it is common for politicians to hold fundraising events, the Trump family has become a topic of discussion because of the extremely high ticket prices and the perception of some that these events serve more as business opportunities than ordinary fundraising.